In Clair Obscur Expedition 33, we can obtain the ability at the beginning of Act 2 to destroy these rocks here. To do this, we need to complete the quest from Sastro and find all the Gestral that have gone missing. We then gain the ability, Color Break, and can destroy these rocks here. And of course, we've already seen some of these in Act 1, Friends. But where exactly were all the rocks in Act 1? No problem, you've got me, because I'll show you where the rocks are and we'll collect them all today. Of course, I'll also show you beforehand how to obtain the ability to destroy the rocks. And we'll start with the first Lost Gestral, which we find right in Esbje's nest, right in front of the entrance to the nest. You really can't miss it, and it's the first one you need to collect. There are 4 in total, and we'll tackle them one by one now. The second one is here next to the entrance, to the cliffs, and you can go right along the side of the path and find it in a corner. If you walk along here, you go right into this little corner. And that's where he hid, so send him back to the camp. Also remember that every time you send one back to the camp, you usually receive a piece of clothing, often a wig, there. The next one is here in the white tree, and that's already in Act 2, when we can swim with our mount and we can go across there. And here on this island, there's also a large portal. You can go inside once, and from the portal, we go right and find a small forest back here. And there we also find the next Gestral, who has hidden here. Go there, talk to him, and you've got it done. To acquire the ability, we naturally also need to find the last one. And it's located way up north, and we can collect it there. Head over there, and you see a small indentation, or rather, a small grove where he stands in front, here, on the side. And you talk to him there. Then, back to the camp. And you can talk to Sastro here, and he will give you the ability Color Break as a reward. Now you can always break these rocks with our 1, and I'll show you all the rocks we missed in Act 1 Forgotten. And we'll start right away with the first rock. We'll get the first rock here in Flying Waters, and there we can, yes, get the first rock, as they are quite well hidden, and you have to walk for quite a while, specifically in this area, until you reach the checkpoint that comes after these houses, which is the checkpoint from Expedition 48. From here, you can continue walking straight ahead. It's really quite a long way into the level. So first, walk through until you reach checkpoint 48, and then go straight through here. Follow this path, because back here you can climb up the wall and there you'll find also the rock that we can destroy here, so jump up here once and then go right up here. And there, you'll find the rock, and you can also collect the next item here. And there, we find a color of lumina, the next stone, which we find here between these 2 levels. Specifically, outside, on the world map. And we can go there and destroy the stone. It's just standing around here. So, we break it and grab another color of lumina here. Shall we take a look at the next stone in the old sanctuary? And then we travel there. We have to walk for quite a while again, but this time it goes a bit faster. If you've passed through checkpoint 63, then walk straight through here and turn left once. And you come down here to a small camp where one of those large radiants is. And back here in the corner on the left, there is this rock, and a completely new, small section is unlocked here. And I'll quickly show you where you can find the items here. So go to the edge here, use your grappling hook, and you arrive at a brand new checkpoint and a small arena where you can collect a few more items. I'll show you right away where they all are. Walk along to the right here or first to the left. You can actually choose In the end, we need to go to this round arena in the back left. Take the shiny chroma catalyst with us. And then we enter the arena here. You can also pick it up on the way back, of course, as you like. Walk relatively to the middle here, into the river, and here in the middle by the tree trunk, there's another Lumina color. Be careful not to get caught by the enemy from behind. In the river, you can find a small branch off here, and you can walk through here and to the back right. In the corner, you'll even find a new Pictus, namely the piercing shot, which is really not bad. Yes, friends, and then we continue, specifically in the Gestral village, where we actually have 2 stones left that we want to destroy, and we'll head in there. When you arrive in the village, go left here towards the sign for the arena. Follow it all the way through, and go along here to this large pillar and this path. Follow it all the way. On the right side, here is the arena sign again. Follow it further and turn right here. And, indeed, the sign actually points to the rock. Break it in. Grab a new Pictus with powerful shots back here. We'll definitely take that with us. From here, continue directly onward. Right around the corner, follow this path completely. And you'll come out here, where we did the 9,999. Have taken the 9,999 test. If you haven't done it yet, there's a guide on the channel. Continue straight through here, then at the intersection turn right and you'll almost automatically see the stone here. Strange that it sparkled so much back there, it somehow confused me. But just break the stone here and you'll get inside. And you'll even get a new weapon here, which isn't bad, friends. Will you take it with you? And let's continue with the next rock, which is outside again on the world map. It's a bit behind the Radiant Village, because when we go out there, we can take it with us right away. And you'll find it just on the side there. You need to go there and destroy this rock. Once we've done that, we take the color of Lumina with us and look at the next rock, which we also find here on the world map. Here at this little white house at Yellow Harvest, there's this passageway. And there's another rock there. So carefully break this rubble here and walk around to grab this rock back here, and there. And there, we find the color of Lumina again. And, of course, we'll take that with us. Yes, friends, there's another one, and it's here in the Stonewave cliffs. And we need to go there now to find the next one. And yes, friends, let's go in there. I'll show you where it is again. You go all the way through until you reach this rope here, and then go up the rope. And you'll come out at the next checkpoint and can basically destroy the next rock here, but I'm telling you, now, it doesn't do much because of the enemy behind this rock. He is extremely strong and almost impossible to defeat right now, so definitely remember this spot, because the enemy, well, he really beat me up badly, and we definitely need to come back here later. But go ahead and destroy the rock here, and you'll see him already. I can quickly show you. I'll just go in quickly. We are right at the end of Act 1. And here we are now, just being brave. Went into the fight, but the guy really beats you up. And you really don't stand a chance. You'll see it here briefly, unless you memorize all his attacks, but you really do very little damage. Especially when you go in for the first time. Yeah, you just get hit with a 5,000 damage hit. And that's when it's game over. Above all, he's really fast. He hits all group members. So, definitely, come back later. The reserve team doesn't help either. Then we have a rock. And we actually find it already in Act 2. But if you have the ability, you might have missed it. It's right here, in the battlefield. And we go through to the open arena. And here, up the rocks on the back right. And then you can get to the next rock, and walk through here and straight ahead. And then, we indeed come to the next checkpoint, which is the checkpoint for Expedition 57. And from here, we can reach the next rock and also the last rock, friends, because then all the rocks are on your path, and you haven't missed anything. Climb over the gorge here, and once you reach the other side, you can of course destroy the next rock here, friends. First, take out the enemy, then deal with the rock here, and then you've done it. Yes, now you have all the rocks that you previously forgot. And now they are all on your path. If you really don't want to miss anything, friends, follow the 100% guide on my channel. Everything will be shown to you in detail there. And especially all the other items you might have missed. Otherwise, I would be happy if you subscribe and give a thumbs up, if this guide helped you. And then maybe we'll see each other next time. Have fun DMing, my guides are always spoiler free. Also important to know. So, folks, until next time, take care.